set here. Hello there, first viewer. That makes sense. All right, here we go. We're going to practice over the ball shots and then back cut shots today. Hold on, guys. 1 second, I'm sorry. All right, so I'm going to find a way to make this shot consistently. That was close. Closer. I don't know how much you guys can see from there. Maybe we should get this camera a little closer. Let's try that. How about that? That's closer, right? Yeah, that should be closer. Tired. All right, here we go. I'm going to try to keep the cue stick as level as possible. So I'm cutting to the left side of the ball. Let's see the stroke. Okay. A little shoulder pain. That's okay. So I'm cutting too much ball. Got to cut less. Cut less. All right, first shot of the day. We made the first one today. Here we go. Let's keep going. Hopefully, we can build a consistency here with this shot. And go from there. So, you got to take a lot of time, focus to make these shots. Everything needs to be right. Don't want to touch that ball, that's going to be a foul. Yep, same overcut to the left. And I can't touch that ball. So let's not touch the ball. Let's set up properly. Better. So this time I actually undercut it, but already better. Just have to build that feel of the shot. Gonna probably take 50 of those or maybe more, 100, just to get it right. Same overcut on the left side. Let me see, it's the mechanics. Nope, it's just the aim. Mechanics were correct. So, it's just the way I see it. So let's take a look again. Here we go. All right, it's going. So the first thing is not to overpower the shot and shoot it as smooth as possible, as light as possible, light grip on the cue stick, and very soft stroke. Close. Close. As my friend Bob would say, on my table, I would make this shot. 9 out of 10. Hello, everybody. We're shooting on a 9-foot diamond with 4¼ inch pockets. So it is a professional table that's been used, not this particular table, but table like this, been used in all the major tournaments around the world. For example, just a recent US Open played on exact same table. All right, so let's see. I like that. I like that. Funny, right? I reached in and I got the same 2 balls, 5 and 7. Didn't even look. All right. Hold on a second, guys. Let me tie my shoe. My shoe is very loose. Mr. Danks, welcome back. I'm working on the shots over the ball. So those are super disciplined shots and require a lot of focus. Oh, that just fouled. All right. Nope. Same overcut. A little bit of shoulder pain after this morning pickleball battle, but that's okay. I think it'll go away until tomorrow. Same overcut. 2 in a row. But consistent, same spot. All right. So I'm overcutting. I gotta aim fuller. A little bit. I practice this all the time. Yes, and a soft stroke. You can't fire it. If you fire it hard, it's flying. Yeah, stand still, correct. Light grip. Barely holding the cue stick. Let me see where I'm at. That was good. Let me see. Oh yeah, that was smooth. Yeah, I missed one or two of this last week, so and it caught my attention that it's totally I'm unprepared for this. I mean, I took, of course, so many shots of this, but it's not as accurate as it could be. So I decided to work on it today. Since no one is playing, everybody's far away. By the way, next week we're going to, there's a superly duperly rich neighborhood in Wisconsin called Lake Geneva. So we have a friend there. So me and Kurt, we're gonna go and play one pocket. He invited us to play at his house. Kurt worked on his table. And also he's got a 3-cushion billiard table in the house. So he got 2 tables. So we're gonna play a lot of one pocket. And I'm gonna bring my setup and maybe we'll do a little stream from there. He's got a very interesting setup. Antique Brunswick and Brunswick Light and seating. Very interesting. I've been there already. And I'm keep falling. I'm touching this one ball every time I shoot, so that's not good. So next week we're going there. And Friday, Paul is coming to play. So maybe we can do a one-on-one longer session. We'll see. 9 ball, that would be nice. Maybe one pocket, we'll see. A little overcut, so close. So I see a little movement of the stick. I gotta loosen up a little bit. I'm falling every time too close. I want to be as parallel as possible so I don't have to raise up more than I have to. And I'm touching this one ball. But we're building up a really nice group of people. They're gonna play, so a couple new guys coming in. So it's all good. Finally, we're getting fresh pool players. It was a good game and good experience. I touched the one again. I gotta control that. Hey, Ruben. You're the star with all the jump shots and run outs. I'm working on over the ball shots. What is it, 5 o'clock in California, eh? 5:30. Yeah, no games today, Ruben. Just practice. It's very peaceful, actually, to do things like that. But Friday, there'll be Paul. Paul will be here, and we'll play a set. I hope maybe race to 9 or something like that, 9 ball, and then one pocket. And then, as I said to guys before, We're going on the road to fancy town in Wisconsin here, Lake Geneva, to visit a friend. So he's got a one pocket game and 3 cushions. Wow, that's amazing. 3 for 3. Not many people can make 3 shots in a row, my friend. So like here, I cannot make 3 in a row. I made 2 just now. And I'm going to put some pressure on myself and try to get 3rd shot. Nope. Oh, guys, I have a question for you jumpers. Is it legal to jump with your breaking cue? Not with your jump cue, with a breaking cue. I assume it's legal to jump with your playing cue. What about breaking cue? Is it legal to jump with a full breaking cue, not broken down in half, but full breaking cue? I'm just wondering. Yeah, you can't jump with anything. Same pro tournaments. Oh, then it's okay. Yeah. All right, gotcha. Thank you. Depends on the rules. Some pro tournament is allowed to jump cues, but come on. So close. Yeah, the house rules. Yeah, that's the problem with pool. Every tournament, every state, every province, every something, every city got different rules, different regulations. Gotta have those unified rules for pool for everything and everybody. Anywhere you play, it has to be the same rule. Like in Florida, you play 9-ball. You cannot make the 9-ball on a break in this, and this pocket. You have to call a 9-ball on combination. Then you have to call a 9-ball one. So you shoot the whole rack and getting lucky. And then you have to call the 9-ball the last shot. Why? I don't get it. If you want to call the shots, play 10-ball. Right. But there are not too many tournaments will play 10-ball. They all play 9-ball or 8-ball. Even in 10-ball, the same rules. The 10-ball on the break doesn't count. The 10-ball on a combination doesn't count. The 10-ball on combination counts. So it's just, come on. Come up with same rules for everybody. Breaks are even worse. I'm hitting the point. Same, breaks are changing like every couple years. Can't do this, can't do that. Like they play snooker, everybody plays the same rule. Come on, man. Ah, tough. It's a tough shot. Relax, breathe, and shoot. Well, that's what I mean. It has to be unified rules for a 10 ball all around the world. 9 ball, 8 ball, 1 pocket, whatever you play, straight pool, it has to be the same. Because everybody's coming up with all kinds of crazy ideas and make it harder for the next guy. Yeah, I had a really lengthy and nice conversation with Mike DeLauder. He's my friend. So we were talking about pool and banks and everything else. So that was cool. Oh, I miscued. Woohoo! I'm on something good here. Feels better now. Feels better. Nope. That was a little bit awkward. I think I miscued. It hit on top of the ball. Yeah, but you guys know what it takes to make a shot, so. Taki, my friend, Robert is not here today. He only comes on Saturdays and Sundays. Oh, that was ugly. Come on. Ugly. Not even close. Not even in vicinity of a pocket. Come on. Focus. Focus. No, same ugly shot. Come on. Now I'm back to the beginning. That's how I started, overcutting the ball by a mile. Yuck. That was close. Ah, me? Okay, so That's complicated. That's the most complicated question you can ask. But I use two systems. I use a ghost ball and I use edge to edge, like center to the edge and that. So I kind of combine both of them. If I'm not sure, I double check with both systems. That's why a lot of times I can come in like this and see where my center of the cue ball needs to go through. That's my ghost. Otherwise, on all the cuts, I'm using the edge of the stick, like Shane Van Boning pretty much. That's his system. That's what I use. Shane's aiming system. He's got a video on that somewhere on YouTube. Yeah, but I don't think, see, this is different because here I'm over the ball. I'm looking over the ball. I'm not looking down as usual. I'm looking over the ball. And that changes a lot. So I have to find that. See, I'm over. I'm hitting here and here. So my pocket needs to be 7 inches. In general, both. I use ghost when the angles are not allowing me to use edge, center edge system, and everything in between. So I use ghost and those two, always. It's in my head. Sometimes I don't use anything, it's just there. It, so obvious, so I don't have to use anything. That's what I'm looking for to, like, I would say probably 65-70% of the shots that I take, I don't use any system because they're already in there, so burned in and kind of easy to shoot. But if I'm in doubt, if I'm like here, right here, that's what my next shot I'm going to practice. If I'm here, then I gotta double check where and how I'm going to shoot it. So that's my ghost ball. I'm pretty much a beginner. I'm less than 5 years in pool, so I'm still learning basics pretty much. So I'm trying to incorporate everything I know in a very fast pace because I'm 55 and I'm just starting. I started at 50. Whoa, that's tough, Taki. When you start adding all the spin, but you're a Filipino, so I mean you're born with spin and kicks and all that, like Efren. I get it, but yeah, I'm less than 5 years. I'm October 2nd will be 5 years. Well, I think, as Dank said, you got to stay down. I feel you have to let go of your grip completely and be light and just follow through nicely and don't move. If like, You know, if your stroke is correct and everything is good and you're missing, so adjust the aim. That's all. Once you start adding spins and stuff, wow. That's, I don't think. Thanks. What do you think? If you add spins to it, that's going to be much harder. Shoot. Oh, God. Help me. God, help me. Giuseppe Ferraro. Hello. It depends on your commitment to the game if you want to incorporate works like. Yes. But we're talking about this particular shot. That's, I think, to add more variables to this shot is going to be even harder to make it for me. Again, I'm talking about myself. You know, some people are pick up the cue stick and probably make it 10 in a row. I cannot make 3 in a row today, and that's why I'm here. Oh, miscue. But that's dedication. Not many people do that. Not many people set up shots and whatever, practicing drills and stuff. Not many people do that. Overcut. Come on. I tell you this, everyone that I play with, I know not many people practice. Miscued again. Yay, yay, yay. Come on. Focus. Breathe. Relax. Chalk up pretty good. Stop miscuing. Focus and take a shot. There we go. We're gonna make that one after you put in your 1,000. Yeah, 1,000 hours. So 2 hours a day, roughly. Okay, 2 hours a day, non-stop. So it's 500 days, year and a half, maybe. Yeah, but you have to get the things right. You can't just keep shooting and be wrong and learn the wrong way. You need to learn the right way. I'm gonna get all this gray hair from the table. Oh, what's happening to my chalk? Is it breaking already? All right. That one felt good, so let's do another one just like that. So now on that, I put a little right spin by accident, and the ball swerved. I could see it. So as Dank said, it feels like a Massey shot. When that gray hair coming from the brother, it's Bobby. Yeah, Bob's hair, I know. Bob or Kurt. Actually, we call Kurt, his nickname is Kurt the White. Kurt the White. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yeah, light grip. That's the key. All right, let's go. Again, right English on the ball. I saw it. Yep. I think Thanks jinxed it. Overcut. Let me see the stroke. The stroke was good, I think, but I overcut it. Hard work, guys. Same shot, identical. Boom. Same miss. It's unbelievable. Same miss, same spot. I hit same spot 3 times. All right, let's undercut this time. I'm overcutting. Same spot again. Wow. I'm trying to undercut and I hit the same spot. Come on. Relax. Line up properly. And make the ball. Oh, so close. Still undercutting. Relax. Line up. Oh yeah. Right there. Still a little bit overcutting because I made it to the right side of the pocket. Left side on your screen. Takia is still here. Same spot. I barely hit that corner. Yep. Taki, are you still here? Probably not. Oh yeah, okay. Go on my channel. I posted like 5 shorts today, maybe 6, I'm not sure. And I posted Robert's unbelievable kicks. So watch it, it's so funny. He's so good. Come on. I hit that same corner. Yeah, watch it. And couple banks from one pocket yesterday. There's like 5, 6 shorts. They're only like 10 seconds each. Please, don't forget to like and comment. Wow. So, thanks if you're here. Here's the deal. From here, as I aim, why I'm overcutting all the time? Because I feel I have to cut the ball, and I do have to cut the ball. But from this point of view, to me, it feels like I'm aiming straight at this 2 ball, straight on to make it. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh, you watched it already? Yeah. You know, out of, like, I put him in the safeties all the time, and he will miss 1 out of 10, probably. And I always ask him, you have any kind of system that you're using? Nope. I just see it. See, I tried it. Yeah, watch my left hand bank there at the end. There's a left hand bank. no, I don't think I'm not. But Taki is using English. I'm not. And I know what Taki means, and I know what everything else means, Taki. So Robert told me yesterday. Works most of the time. Well, if it works for you, like Kurt, the Kurt, that skinny old guy with the white hair, he always uses English pretty much on any shot. I use English if I have to get around something or position the cue ball. Oh no! Come on, drop it. Visually, it looks like you're aiming at the ball. The contact moves the ball away from that line. So, what you're saying, I'm not hitting the ball where I need to hit it? I mean the cue ball or the object ball? I don't know. Well, if you've been taught by old Filipino guys, stick with it. You're not gonna go wrong. Was that old Filipino guy named Efren Bata Reyes? Fuck. You're using English. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying not to put any English. Straight on. ATL, welcome back. We got a struggle here. Inconsistent shot, very inconsistent. But it's getting better. I can feel it. I can feel the progress already. I tell you honestly, I feel the progress. It's getting there. I miss here, there, but I start understanding. I'm starting to understand how and what and how it works and feels. Feeling is the most important thing, I think. To feel it. Nope. Undercut. But I hit the point. And I undercut it. Loosen up that left arm. Left is this. Loosen up the left arm. Okay. I'm on it. Yeah. Teamwork works, guys. Choke. He charged. Oh, I missed the. Hold on. I missed the. Hold on, Taki. I missed the whole thing. I got to read it on my tablet. He charged 25 for a game of pool with him, and if you beat him, you don't have to pay. Well, that's brutal. 25 a game. That's brutal. I don't think it's fair. I'd rather pay $100 an hour for a lesson than $25 per game. Oh yeah, we're on it. We're on it. That's 3 in a row, guys. That's already a progress. That's how we build it up, right? Right here. Boom, 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 3 in a row. Take a couple more. I'm going to work on that back cut that I missed in one pocket. I think yesterday Taki was watching it. Oh, so close. Shoosh. No, but I play pickleball. I got sucked into pickleball by pool guys, believe it or not. So my mom goes to Florida for winter, and I come visit her. So there is a pool room in the community, and a bunch of old guys playing pool. And none of them, of course, can play pool, but they think they can play pool, but none of them can. So not one. Anyway, long story short, they said, Vitaly, you're so good at pool. Why don't you step up on the pickleball court? We'll kick your ass. I said, guys, you don't even know what you're asking for. So, of course, none of them can play pickleball either. But they think they can. So I start playing pickleball. Привет, Vera. So I start playing pickleball because of my pool guys challenge me. So that was 9 months ago. 10 months ago. 9, November. Oh, come on. Stroke straight through. Yeah. Okay, we're getting there. I don't think I can play golf. It's not going to be good for my back. I had a back surgery a while back, and too much swinging and all that, twisting. I don't think I can do it, and I don't want to. Too much to learn. I never played golf in my life. Oh, that was good. But I didn't aim right. Yeah. So a few more. And then we're going to go to that back cut. Nasty back cut. Pixel chips. Now you can get. All right, forget about that. The smartwatches is pain in the butt when you play pool. Oh, something always rings. Jeez, same ugly shot. Same ugly overcut. And a foul. All right, focus. Make this shot. This is for the tournament. Ah, close. See, it goes in waves. I make a bunch, and then I start missing again. Ah. Arm is getting tired. All right, here we go. International Open 9-ball shot for $30,000. Here we go. I know. I lost many, believe me. I won only one league, one tournament. I took a bunch of seconds and thirds, but yeah. I won one pocket league, and I won one tournament, 9-ball in Florida, local. Um, Watching here or watching at the tournament? Watching right now, you talking about, or watching at the tournament? Actually, it doesn't bother me. I'm uh, I'm not getting crazy nervous sometimes, but not like when I started to play in One Pocket League. I played only like 30 games or so in my life. I was first couple games I was nervous, like wow. Now I have to play with these guys that play for 30 years or so, One Pocket. I have no clue about the game. But then it went away when I learned how to beat them. You know what really bothers me? I tell you honestly what bothers me at the tournament. It kills me instantly, throws me off completely and terribly. You ready? When they start cooking, like pizza, pepperoni pizza, or anything, onions or whatever, like those stands, and they start cooking, and that smell goes all over the place. Oh, I can't stand it. I can't. I don't care about music. I don't care about people walking around talking and all that. Smell of that strong food, strong smell of food, put it this way, it just throws me off. That's what I learned about myself. Can't stand it. Ah, oh, come on. Last one. One time I played in a 9-ball tournament here in Milwaukee. So right before we started, the guy comes in and he brings a plate with the fries, the burger, and mustard and all that. And he started eating. And he said, go ahead, break. I said, what do you mean? Go ahead, break. I said, okay. So, and he was a much better player than me. And I'm thinking, how can you play eating and beat me? And he lost. He was not happy. I got this shot down. I think I got it. I'm going to practice more later. So this is amazing. I love it. So we're going to go for this guy here. So I got to make it to this pocket. And you don't see the pocket, of course. Yeah, you don't see that pocket. So here, we're going to go like this now. We need to make this ball to this pocket. Right here. Angel, welcome to the stream. All right, so we need to make the one ball in there. And also, well, this is pretty obvious in there. Well, that's in Philippines. That's Taki and Robert. Actually, Robert had a bar with a bunch of pool tables in Philippines. So that's where he owned the bar. And that's how he knows the game. Taki, if you're still here, are you playing the Filipino rotation still? That's not an easy shot. I don't think it's easy. So, edge to edge of the ball. That's overcut. So, thanks. How you judge this shot right here? What's the trick here? Can you see it? So how you judge how to aim on this ball? It's really interesting. I don't know if you can see that well. Yeah, on the Gold Crown, this would drop easy peasy, but here it's not going to drop. Not super busy today, guys. That's all right. We'll get there. All right, let's work on this. Little shot. I have no clue how to aim or judge this. All right, let me read it real quick. Aim thinner. The friction induced throw from the back cut will bring it back. So, okay. I gotcha. I'm overcutting slightly. So I'm hitting the point pretty much every time. Aim thinner. I always say to everybody, aim thinner than you think. But I don't want to, undercutting. I don't want to overcut this. So let's, same spot. Same spot. Actually, shots like this come up a lot in one pocket. So you got to learn how to make them consistently. Because you can't sell out. That's too much cut. That's way too much. So that's not good. All right, here we go. I think this is the winner right here. Yeah, hello. We made one. Let's get a couple balls out. So, how was your day, guys? What's up? How was your Monday? Anything? Anything good, bad? All right, here we go. Second, 2 in a row, perhaps. Let's try it. 2 in a row. Get in there. Oh, I overcut it. Yeah, it hit around the second diamond. A little bit. A little overcut. So a little softer on the shot. A little bit softer. Come on. Yes! Hey, look at that shot, huh? Okay, I'm good at this. I'm good at trick shots. All right, here we go. Another shot. Can we make another one? Oh, same overcut. How about second diamond? A little bit further up. Very inconsistent shot. All right. Here we go. Absolutely. That's why you see me here practicing. You don't see Bob practicing here or anybody else, me. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Amen to that. All right, here we go. All right, look at that. We start making it. You know what I learned with all these difficult shots? It's all about feel, actually. You have to get that feel, and it's kind of get into that mode when it kind of clicks for you. So once you start feeling it, it goes. Once you learn how it feels during the shot and what you feel, it goes in. Next one goes in. Nope. Same overcut. All right. That's going to be too much. You should start for pickleball. Oh man, that's too much. Actually, like in pool, I would say majority of people are nice people. So actually, I played in a tournament Saturday and I took second. And the guy in the third happened to be a experienced pool player. We talked and he said, "What are you doing besides pickleball?" I said, "I play pool." He said, "Oh, I play pool too." So we kind of connected, and but he lives 45 minutes away again from me. So we're gonna get together and play and see how it goes. It's actually a very good social game. You meet people. Oh, come on! You meet people of all trades and kinds, and it's interesting. All right, a little overcutting. I mean undercutting. So here we go. Yeah. So you know, we have to, for a better result, we have to hit the rail about here in the first diamond, below first diamond area. That way, it kind of slides right in. It doesn't have to be a center pocket shot. But again, if you shoot it smooth, then it kind of pocket speed, it takes it right in the pocket. Now with English, what English? So what English should I add to this ball? I assume it's got to be right English. Right takes it to the left. I'm waiting. So I'm here. This is right. This is left. 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock? Center left. So 9 o'clock. Wow. 9 o'clock. And they're going to throw it? Okay. That's interesting. I'm going to try it. 9 o'clock. So what happened? Besides the cue ball traveling, what happened to the object ball? So let's try again. Oops. Chalk, chalk, chalk. Get some chalk. So left, hit too much of the object ball. I got you. I can't see that far. Okay, let's go. I'm trying to get as much English as I can, but I don't need to. I'm going a little bit less. I'm not going to go extreme, so I'm going to go less. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. Did you see that? That was going straight in. How the hell cue ball found that ball? That's amazing. All right, let's do it again. Left English. Yuck. A little pokey. I know what I'm doing. I'm trying to apply that English and I poke it a little bit. All right, here we go. Less English, about tip and a half from the center. Missing everything, huh? Haha. All right, here we go again. If you're not familiar with English, oh no, I am familiar with English very well. It's just a little difficult to cut like that in English. So, no, it's all good. I'm gonna get it. I just gotta get used to it. It's very interesting. You know what? I'm not lining up properly. There you go. Now I'm good. Now I'm not gonna miscue. Here we go. Every time it finds the cue ball. How? Did you see that? That's crazy. All right, here we go. How's that? That wasn't bad, right? Cue ball scratched also, but that's fine. Who cares? So the left English, we put the left, that puts the right on the ball. So that hugs the rail, right? If I put the left on the cue ball, it puts the right on the object ball, and it goes towards the rail, correct? Most of the time, you always have to go somewhere else with the cue ball, yes. All right, I wasn't lining up properly. Now I'm good. Here we go. Get in there. Oh, close. So I shot about 11 o'clock. I'm going to shoot a little lower. Here we go. How about that? We got it. Yeah, thank you, thanks. It's really, feels that it's much easier to make it that way with left English. Let's try it again. Yeah, much easier and much easier to aim. So, only thing, the cue ball is kind of flying all over the place. But the shot itself feels much easier to make with that left English. Because it helps to, am I correct? It helps the ball to get closer to the rail with that left English. So let's try a couple more. It looks weird visually over the ball, but necessary. Okay. Okay. Give me a second, guys. Oh, very educational, actually. Thank you very much. See, there's no one tells you those things. All right, here we go. Another shot, another day. Let's go for it. Look how easy. Center pocket. Every time. I made what, 3 in a row? Wow. Thank you. 3 in a row. Okay. That helps a lot. And also I figured out I was not lining up properly to the ball, so that made it harder to shoot. Here we go. One more. Oh, close. I think that one I hit a little too like a pokey, a little too hard. So English might not even take that much with that poke. It needs to be softer. So let's go a little softer and make this ball. How about that? Thank you very much. So to go to the left with the object ball, I gotta put a left English. To go to the right, if I shoot the same shot from here, I gotta go with the right English. Okay, understood. Nope. Too hard again. Now try 3 o'clock. What's that going to give us? What the 3 o'clock is going to give us? Interesting. 3 o'clock. Okay, let's try it. Okay, don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know what happens. Hold on. Something's wrong happening. I think I double hit the ball. No, definitely not. But something is not right. Yeah, it's not going there. Look, it's going away. I cut the same way. Now I have to overcut. You see what's happening? I cut it the same way like I cut it with the left, and it's going wide. So now I got to overcut, but then English is not going to take because balls are not, there's no contact pretty much. Yeah, look at that. It's not going. Thank you. That's what I mean. But the English is not going to grab if you almost miss in the ball. I got you. Here we go. All right, so we go for the control of the cue ball left and right. I understand. But in this case, we have to overcut by a mile. And we hold the cue ball in this area if we have to. Understood? Like that. Okay. I'll get it. I just got to find that thin cut. The way it's supposed to cut. Whew, not easy. All right, relax your grip. Breathe and shoot. Now I overcut it. You know, it's much harder to make this shot with the right English. Was 3 o'clock. Much harder. There you go. But doable. And you control the cue ball. Very nice. That's priceless information right there, thanks. Thank you very much. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to leave these dots and come back and work on it tomorrow. Both shots. I'm going to shoot over the ball until I make 5 in a row. And I'm going to shoot this. So now I'm going to shoot it with left again. 9 o'clock. And try to get it right from the first shot. It's going. Nope. Yeah, a little bit. So undercut, a little bit. All right, here we go again. Let me line up. Cue ball almost found the See, I have to burn it in my muscle memory and visual memory, because before I was making every shot. Now I'm back to missing it again. Okay. I need to take a couple hundred of this to get it really good. Come on, drop. Yes. Thank you very much. One more. I'm gonna finish this 3 balls and we call it a night. Too much, guys. Come on. Oh yeah. Look at that, Coach Danks. We got it. Just very nice. Wow. Three in a row. All right, guys, call it a day, a night. Thanks for coming. I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully we're going to get some kind of a game tomorrow. Maybe one pocket or whatever we can get with these guys. And thanks for your help. I really appreciate it. That was very good information there. Priceless. And I will see you all next time. Gotta get some rest and do our thing tomorrow, guys. Thank you. All right. This comes